I'm back, it's 2019 with a round with radar. I've got myself a new Chief, the G410. This thing is a must. You must buy one of those. Close house. This place up here in Newcastle, the far north of England, is no stranger to big time golf. The British Masters was here in 2017. Today, I'm playing against an English icon. Championships, he has won all around the world, many Ryder Cups. But in the Ryder Cup, you get a partner. No partner today, boy. No partner today. Just you and me. Bring it on. I'm ready. Close house. A golf club with a red telephone box. They do things proper over here at, well, up here at Close. Telephone box with Lee Westwood in it. Westy. How are you? He's the boy today. Ryder Cups, championships all around the world. But today, he has to play the guru. Do you think he's got it in him? Have you got it in you?
I think I can just about manage it.
Yeah. Well, some things never change. I think you'll. You spend a lot of time up here, Lee.
I do, yeah.
This is your home.
I do, yeah. Practice a lot here, and yeah, I should know it pretty well.
You've done quite well. Yeah, I think you will know the golf course quite well. Better than me. We'll see how he goes. I'll give him 20 or 30 off the tee.
I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. Playing one of my heroes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. How old are you now?
46, Ryder.
I would have thought you were 42.
I look it, I know. At the most, I look 42.
Well, we're going to play.
Are you shrinking?
Yeah. 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 We're going to play the back nine on your home course here at Close House. We're going to play the Colt course. We're going to start here on number 10. What are we going to play for?
What do you want to play for?
Well,
are we playing off the same tees?
We'll play off the same tees. Well, he's a cheeky fella, isn't he? I've known this kid since he was been about, I know he's not a kid anymore, but I've known since about that high.
19.
His dad, John, brought him out on tour. I mean, well, what are we going to play for? We don't need, shall we play for food?
Food, yeah. A salad.
Salad swervers. Go on, give it a hit.
Right.
Give it a hit. So you got the new G410?
New G410.
Yeah, I love this red stripe around it. It's very...
This thing's long.
It goes longer?
It does, definitely, yeah. Straighter too. Driven it really well. Let's see if I can get this. Feeling a bit stiff this morning. It's not the warmest day in Northumberland, is it?
The left-hand side.
Oh.
Is that in it?
Yeah.
How long before the punter do you get a driver from Ping? How long, before they come out on the market?
It's only about 4 or 5 months, maybe, before it's out.
Before it's out?
Yeah.
That's
do a bit of
good.
testing with them and
yeah, you're the guinea pig.
yeah. Supposed to know what I'm doing.
Bit right.
That's the first fairway you've missed in 25 years, isn't it? And it still tried to bounce.
I'll tell you what, it's long though.
Eh?
It's long.
Still got it, hasn't
Had
it?
some heat on it. I thought you were going to be in the bunker over there, Lee, but you've snuck over the top. Only got me by about 15 yards. I got a decent lie down the right-hand side. This is severely uphill, and it's so cold up here in Newcastle.
Pretty good. Should be good, that. Yeah.
Now tell me, Lee, how long have you been with Ping? Have you ever used any other clubs?
I've never used another brand. I've been with Ping since I was 14 years of age. They gave me my first set of clubs when I was a young amateur in Nottinghamshire. So 32 years.
So why? Why Ping? You just love them, or
I do love them, yeah. I just think they're the best.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
You know, obviously I play with people that play with other equipment, and I might look at a driver on the golf course and give it a waggle. I just like the look of Ping. I always have, and they've been great to me. We've been together for 26 years a tour pro.
It's a long time.
And if ever I need a new set of clubs, you know, they'll be there the next day and they'll be exactly right. You know, I won't need to tinker with them or anything.
Yeah.
They just know my game so well now, better than me.
Yeah.
You know, people ask me what shaft I've got in my clubs and stuff like that, and I say, oh, just speak to Ping. They know what I've got.
They know it all.
Yeah.
Now, what happens is with Ping, if you win a championship and you use a Ping putter, you've got to use a Ping putter if you want to be a staff player with Ping, because they're great putters. You get a gold-plated putter. I've got 4.
Yeah.
How many you got?
60.
60. Like, where are they all?
Dotted around. We've made a few into lamps.
Yeah.
There's a few in the garage. There's a few on walls. There's one on the wall here at Close House, down in the clubhouse. I think my mum's got one. So.
Arizona, there's a vault. Have you been in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in there as well. And have you got the most? Has anyone in the world got more than you?
No.
It's you.
And then Sevi, because Sevi won nearly all his tournaments with
the old answer.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Sevi. King. He's the king, but Sevi had style. Can you reach?
It's my Sunday best.
Yeah.
On a Monday. Oh, it's too far right.
But you've ripped it.
I've hit it good, yeah. Be all right.
This is the part of the game that goes, Lee, when you don't play a lot. On a little upslope. Bit of a pull.
Not gone that much radar. Still got it.
It's on the green, Lee.
Yeah,
it's on the
not bad.
green, my friend. So, Lee, you've short-sighted yourself here.
Yeah.
Are you going to lob it on the green, or are you going to bump it in here?
Yeah, I've got a lob wedge, so I'm going to play it in low and try and land it there. One skip.
Surface moisture, skid.
Yeah. Check it.
Yeah.
Whether I'll do that or not
No, it's a tricky shot.
is another thing.
Lovely shot. Very good.
Not
Just
bad.
too much check,
Yeah.
but very good to get it to 7 feet. So, Westy, what's that? I've never seen a ping putter like that.
That's a new one. The Bruiser. Been named after John's dog, I think.
John Solheim,
Yeah.
the Bruiser.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
Should do.
very nice.
Oh. Beautiful touch.
It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
I'll give you that.
I tell you what, 2 good wallops for you to get it up there pin high. Now, what are you thinking about this flag in? Because it's uphill, you don't leave it in.
It'll be leaning this way.
Yeah.
The breeze is a bit this way.
So is that what you do?
Yeah.
Like if it's downhill from 30 feet, leave it in.
From where you were, definitely have it in.
Yeah.
I think it just seems to gather the ball up, especially if the flags are thin like this.
Yeah.
But once they get thick, it can bounce off them. But I think you're going to see more and more people have them in. Can he start the day with a win at the first?
Yes, he can.
Right in the middle.
I seem to have this effect. Every player I've played with Stone, I've played with Tyrrell Hatton, Andy Sullivan, Matt Wallace, and I think the worst was 4 under par. I'm shooting par all the time, like I've just parred there, and I just get absolutely hammered. It's
only the first.
It's actually, you're right,
Probably
it's
too
only
hard
the
on
first,
yourself.
it's only the first, but you'll probably birdie that as well. That's the problem. Well, here's a familiar face. Helen, she caddies for Lee, and they're actually very good friends. Right, what's it like? What's it like caddying for Lee Westwood?
Easy peasy. He's a really good boss.
Yeah, oh, boss, yeah. now I tell you, you've had
Let's keep it that way.
You've had some unbelievable results. Winning down there in South Africa, Helen, that must have been such a blast. I mean, you got quite excited on that 18th green, I remember.
Yes, it was excellent.
So, what are your memories of that great win?
Oh, Craig, I remember the crowds shouting behind us and trying not to look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's like, just keep it real. Don't look at the leaderboard. Serge, I think, was behind us, wasn't he? And the crowds were going mental behind. And then Lee did a great shot into 17. I was thinking,
Yeah, but it was a brutal day. I seem to remember, Westy, the wind was all over the shop on that Sunday.
Yeah, it was difficult to club. Obviously, it's at altitude, you know, makes it tricky to club, and then the wind was switching around and picking up and dropping, and it was hot as well, which affects the distance the ball goes. So there were a few things to take into account. So
I could hear you thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a lot on his plate that day.
So do you love it?
It's fantastic.
I mean, you've got to be strong to carry that big bag around, especially all the money you keep in it.
Well, yes. He has a lot of unnecessary stuff in there, but I do try and empty it as much as possible.
I'm sure you do. He doesn't shove the odd brick in there just to wind you, to wind you up.
You should see the stuff that's coming out of it. You don't need that many balls, do you? There's like balls coming out of it, and you don't need that many gloves.
Yeah, there's something about Lee. Actually, I won 2 tournaments with lady caddies, and I find it really soothing to have a lady on the golf bag. I mean, because you do have to behave in a different manner.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Do you find that?
Yeah, I'm just a lot more. I'm a lot calmer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not as stressed if I hit a bad shot. And we talk about stuff that's not golf out there, which takes my mind off playing.
Yeah.
So you know, I can focus for that 30 seconds when I'm hitting a shot much easier, because the rest of the time we're just having a chat and enjoying being out there together.
Having a chat, yeah. Helen, thank you. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you very much.
She's going all right. I wonder if he pays her percentage money. Doubt it.
We're on the 11th. You're already 1 down.
I am. It looks a tough tee shot. I've pulled the driver out. I don't know if I've got the right club.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest holes on the golf course. Stroke 3. Actually, you might get a shot.
Little plateau up there.
Yeah, try and hit it onto that plateau.
I've got one shot, I might get 2.
You got the driver out, you could thread it through that narrow.
I don't think I'll hit it that far.
Well, they don't call you radar.
It's at that stanchion tower with a little Virginia weight, isn't it?
Yeah. So up the left with a little fade.
Yeah, okay.
See if I've still got that one.
3 wood. Beautiful shot. Yeah, I've got one of those 3 woods as well. They're hot, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely. Oh,
they really are beautiful.
Where
is that?
Intimidate you. Oh, that's just perfect.
Is that over the hill?
It's in the mayor's office.
The mayor's office, yeah.
I think that's what they say. No pressure.
No pressure. What made you one of the greatest drivers of the golf ball in the world?
Good rhythm, I think.
Yeah.
I don't try and hit it too hard. I mean, I do hit it hard when I need to, but normally I'm swinging it 85, 90%.
A lot of people talk about the great drivers of the golf ball in the respect of Norman, and you come in that category. You're aware of that you billed as one of the greatest drivers to ever live. And the ball doesn't really deviate. You fly it quite straight.
Yeah, I don't really put too much shape on it. You know, that's why in the old days when you used to have to turn it around the corners at Augusta, I used to struggle a little bit. As the golf course got longer and you could just get away with a straight one, you know, I started to play Augusta better. But I think it's something to do with my left arm. It's always been a little bit bent coming through the golf ball, so I tend not to flip it. You know, my club face is very square for a long time, which is an asset with the driver and the 3 wood. Well, with every club.
I might try that.
Oh,
It's dead, isn't it?
should be all right, that.
Just.
In the semi, is it?
Yep, just in the
You'll be
semi.
all right.
Not bad for me.
You're
Not bad
starting
for
to
an
have
old
a little
fella.
bit of luck now as well.
Hey?
Eh? You're getting a bit lucky as well.
All right.
Oh, nice. Flagged it. Bit short.
Is it?
Yeah, front edge.
Front edge.
Front edge.
That's as good as I can hit it, actually. Let me put this. What's this, Lee?
You
got
look at the
numbers on your-
yardages on there, yeah. I measure all my clubs out and then I write the yardages on the back.
So he's got a wedge there, 140. 5 iron.
203.
203.
These are all measured in Austin at the match play, so they're a bit longer than I would be hitting.
This year?
Yeah. So these yardage are a bit longer than I would be hitting it here, because it's cold today. So that'll be going about 195, about 8 yards short of that.
That's an amazing idea for you viewers at home.
Everybody should know how far they hit the clubs.
Well, you should, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely.
Just hit 10 balls with each iron and take the average of the...
But to have it written like that, I've never seen that before, and I've seen some stuff.
There's a few guys doing that now.
Copying you.
Yeah, you know, I'm a trendsetter, aren't I?
Yeah. Okay, you're over here, in the middle of the fairway once more.
Right.
I'd say that's 132.
Oh, yeah. Should be a good wedge then, shouldn't it?
It's a wedge.
Right. See if we can put a bit of pressure on you, hitting it closer. Wind's out the left.
Slightly, yep.
Tugged it a bit. Drift.
Pin high.
It was a good
Still
yardage
a little
as
bit
well.
of a pull. It's all
A
right,
little bit of a pull. Not bad. 25 feet.
When you have a week off,
Yeah.
how much work will you come and do here at Close House? How often will you come?
I'll probably come and practice 2 or 3 days a week. Break it up with short game, and
Yeah.
you know, I'll use the indoor putting thing, and then I'll go out on the putting green, or I'll hit balls for, you know, a few hours, a couple of days. Do a lot of gym work now.
Yeah.
You know, trying to just stay strong in the right areas.
Yeah.
A lot of flexibility work.
A lot of people are doing that, aren't they?
You do start to stiffen up as you get older. You know, I'm 46 now, and
Yeah.
you know what it's like. You
Yeah.
get out of bed.
You do, yeah. Yeah.
So, you look at somebody like Miguel, keeps himself flexible,
Yeah.
he's into his yoga and all
He
this
did all that sort-
stretching.
Yeah.
And he's had a long career. He's still playing well.
He's still playing very well.
Still competing on our tour. You know, he goes out there and shoots low rounds. You know, might not do it for as many rounds in a row, but he can.
You got 4 years until the Champions. Will you do the Champions Tour?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy competing.
Yeah.
I think that's what the Champions Tour allows you to do. You know, you do get a little bit shorter, although I haven't seen the signs of that yet. You
No.
can still get it out there.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be as long as a Tony Finau or Brooks Koepka or something
It doesn't
like
matter.
that. But there are golf courses that I can get it round and compete on.
Yeah.
I'll just be able to do it more when I get on the Champions Tour,
Yeah.
more often.
We'll play both tours.
Just got to
European
stay
Tour.
fresh in your mind,
You do.
which, you know, I only play 22 events a year now, which is significantly less than when I came on tour.
Yeah.
But it allows me to be fresh whenever I tee it up and ready to go.
You look enthusiastic, Lee.
I am.
It's great
yeah.
to see.
I'm enjoying playing.
Yeah. Especially playing with me.
Well, this is a dream of mine. This has been
Yeah.
a dream for
Yeah.
many a year.
That's right. Oh, hit it, Wayne. For heaven's sake. Go!
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the greens are nice for being early in the season.
Lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. Really nice.
Drains really well, this place. So, flag's good for me. In. Just to go 2 up.
Yeah, but who's counting? So that's Newcastle, that's the city over there, Lee.
Yeah. River Tyne in the bottom there. Trying to put me off. Are you? A little bit from the left.
A little bit from the left, my friend.
Oh, I've not hit it.
That's a gimme.
Oh, is this for the half?
Two down. Lee, you're the most prolific Ryder Cupper of all time alongside the great Sir Nick Faldo. How proud are you of that?
Yeah, I'm really proud of my Ryder Cup record, yeah. I've
10 Ryder Cups.
played 10, been on 7 winning sides, and every one I've loved. Even the ones we've lost, I've still enjoyed. You know, it's an honour to represent Europe in that match, and played alongside some great players. Right in the first one, I played with Faldo. He was my partner.
That I remember.
Sevi was the captain.
You played. I watched it. I was back in the UK, obviously, watching the Ryder Cup. Sevi was captain. Yeah, Monty and Sevi going at each other.
Yeah.
But you played unbelievably well. You were piping the iron second shots that week.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that built your confidence, that first Ryder Cup around such an iconic venue such as Valderrama?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I looked across the first tee and Nick Faldo stood there, you know, major champion. And
on your side?
Yeah. So I knew in the 4 balls, if I missed a fairway, he probably wouldn't. And, you know, he just said, go out there and be as aggressive as you can, and, you know, I'll be there to back you up whenever I can.
Do you think you can play another Ryder Cup? Do you think you can get in another team?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You know, I proved the end of last year, I won a tournament.
Yeah.
So, you know, that would be a good way to get enough points to get in a Ryder Cup team. So, you know, people have played them at the age of 46, 47. So, you know, I still feel competitive, and, you know, after that, then maybe the captaincy. I've done a vice captaincy now under Thomas at Paris National, and you know, if I'm not in the team next time round, I think, you know, Podrick would probably like to have me involved. Yeah. And then after that, you know, be looking to try and secure the captaincy, and you know, it'll be a big honour.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who be looking at that, but you're definitely a shoe-in to be a captain. I think you'd be a great captain, Lee. But it does take a lot of hard work to be captain, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think it's a full-time job, and you can pretty much give up your playing ambitions for the couple of years that you are captain. It's you know, evident that people have struggled to play and be captain. So, you know, when Rome comes around in just over 3 years' time, you know, I'll be 49. It'd be a good time for me to be captain. You know, next couple of years I can play out here and try and be competitive, and then after that focus on a Ryder Cup.
Yeah, and then the Champions Tour. Okay, you're 2 up.
2 up.
Yeah.
Cruising.
Yeah.
Par 3. Tricky little hole.
6 iron you've got.
I've got 6 iron. It's a good 6 iron actually.
It is in this heavy air now.
It is, yeah. It feels a bit into it. I'm not actually sure whether I can get there with this. I might have
I think you can.
Put it back in my stance and drive it in a little bit with a draw. Land it right at the hole, see it kick in towards the flag.
Oh, yeah, you flushed
a bit
it.
like that.
That's as good as you can hit it. Beautiful shot,
it's
Lee.
Still only on the front edge, I think.
Beautiful shot, mate.
I think I needed one more,
The
Ryder.
workshop warrior.
Good strike. Is it enough?
Front edge.
Not bad.
So Lee, front edge, couple of paces off the front. You could putt it, but you're choosing to chip it. Why? And show us your technique. What are you thinking about to play the shot?
Just this bit of a steeper hill here at the front.
False front.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hit a putt really hard. So I'm just going to take a wedge, put it at the back of my stance, try and carry it over this, and then just let it release out to the hole.
So eliminate this front step.
Yeah, it'll be a long stroke with a putter. So I'm going to try and use a very little wrist, back of my stance, and just really collect it, sort of with no spin, and let it just release up there. Like that.
Very nice.
Oh, don't go in. Oh. God. It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's a gimme, Lee. It's a gimme. Starting to annoy me. Well, mine's going to be slow up here. Jeez, I hit that hard.
See, it's a long way up that hill, isn't it?
Oh. Now I know why you chipped it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just outside the right. Pushed it. Okay, we've got a serious elevation change here. Downhill all the way. You've got bunkers dotted everywhere down there, Lee. You've got to go left of them, out in that little...
I'm going to try and
draw it.
A little draw down there. Not my favourite shot, but I've still got it. I can still do that shot. Oh no, I can't. It's come out dead straight.
Flushed it dead straight.
Oh, it's going to be in the trap.
Is it in the trap?
Yeah. Oh no, short of it.
Short of the bunker?
Yeah, it's
what,
all right.
the first bunker?
You see the trap there? It's just to the right and short of it. I'm all right.
So you don't need to hit it left? I don't need to hit it left?
No, you can hit it straight. It's just it's so cold today. Look at that. Perfect. Good drive. There you go.
Okay, 152 elevation change. We've got 140 to offer down, so just a little 9 for me. Thin to win, Lee. Oh no!
You could have done with getting a second groove on it.
No, I could have, yeah. Low skull.
Not bad.
Lovely shot. Oh yeah.
Oh no. 4 feet. Oh, radar.
Lucky we weren't playing for anything.
Playing for a burger, aren't we?
You don't need burgers. So Lee, in 2017 you hosted the British Masters here at Close House. How much of a success was that?
It was a massive success. I think the success of a tournament's down to how many people want to come and watch it, and we had incredible crowds. All the players seemed to enjoy it. We had a good winner, good finish. Chip in on the last one, Paul Dunn. Rory played, Sergio played, Ian Poulter, Martin Keimer, Jimenez. You know, it was a Tyrrell Hatton. It was a really good field.
Yeah, you come to up here to Newcastle, the north of England. They have been starved of golf for a long time.
Yeah, it's a few years since we've had a big tournament anywhere in the north of England, really, but especially in this area. And you know, it's nice what they're doing with the British Masters, moving it around and giving people a chance to host it on their own doorstep. Yeah.
Next year, I hear a little whisper that's coming back, and
Yeah.
you're going to host it once more.
Yeah, we're all very excited. Yeah, obviously it was a big success last time, and we're all keen to make it a big success again. They love the sport in this part of the world, and they come out and support any of the events. You know, you've got to look. Newcastle United, the support they get, and we've got the transplant games in this area this year, and then next year British Masters, so it's going to be a bit earlier in the year in August, so hopefully be a bit warmer. And
is there going to be a party hole for the Geordies to let loose?
I'm sure
a
there
few
will be.
electric lemonades for the Geordies?
I'm sure there would be, but I don't think they need just one hole, do they? They can manage a few holes.
Yeah, proper people up here, salt of the earth, they really are. Oh, I chunked a little Westie.
A little bit heavy.
But you had me under pressure anyway. You're in there about 5 feet.
I know.
No.
I felt guilty.
Oh yeah, you? Yeah, I'm sure. How long have you been using this putter for, this new
I got it in Austin.
bruiser?
Got it in Austin. It's So I've not used it in a tournament yet, but it just feels nice. Easy to line up.
And another one. Bites the dust. Very nicely.
Yes.
Very, very nice. Okay, Westy, 2 birdies, you're 3 up.
Yeah.
Getting hammered here.
Yeah.
You got 159 yards, flag back left. Just an 8 iron for you.
Smooth 8, yeah.
Just a smoothie.
Yeah. Oh, a bit right and a bit short, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
Gives you a chance, doesn't it?
Short. Well,
Gives you a chance. Open the door a little bit.
I don't know about opening the door. Oh, it's not very nice getting old, Lee. I've pushed it as well. Go!
Not bad.
That's all right.
Not bad.
It's okay.
Not bad for a part-timer.
That's exactly what I am, my friend. Exactly what I am. I'm out there on the golf course watching you flush it every day, earning millions. Lee, you had a great amateur career. When did you sort of realise that this was the path you wanted to take in the pro ranks?
It all happened so quick, you know, from starting the game to getting down to scratch to playing for England. I guess when I qualified for the England team, the England boys team, I thought, if I'm in the top 12 in the country, then I've got a fair chance of being, you know, a pro golfer. So I wanted to be involved in golf at some stage because I just love the game.
Yeah.
So around the age of 16, you know, then I left school and played full time, and the game came on leaps and bounds.
You talk about the love of the game. What do you do when you're away from golf? You know, you've got so many interests, Notts Forest, and you've got horses, you've got the NBA, you like sport. So
Yeah.
what did you go and watch a lot of sport?
Yeah, I do watch a lot of sport. Obviously go to a lot of horse race meetings. You know, because I live in Newcastle, I've been watching Newcastle United quite a lot, probably more than I do Forest now. But I can appreciate all sports being played to a high level. So I just love the, you know, the competition of it all.
Does that mean now you're a Newcastle? He's a Newcastle fan now.
Am I allowed to say they're my second team behind Forest? I'll always be a Forest fan, but I do like watching Newcastle and seeing them do well.
Yeah.
It's great for the town when Newcastle are doing well.
Brian Clough.
Brian Clough, Trevor Francis, Peter Shilton, Martin O'Neill, who's the manager now. They were all greats.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, up the hill, right to left.
Slow.
Slow again. I've had 2 of these today, and I haven't got one within 6 feet. We're saying slow. These greens are probably running at about 9, but there's a lot of grass on them, Lee. They're in good shape. They could get them down. They'd be very quick.
Yeah, they'll be
Next year for your British Masters. I've done it again.
Did you have breakfast?
I did. I had 2 sausages, bacon, and 2 fried eggs. That's how I managed to stay so thin.
This is the breakfast of champions.
Yeah,
This is to win the hole again, right?
So you can't hit it either.
I haven't hit it either, and it's right on line too.
Oh no! Another 3 putt. Drive for show and putt for dough, Lee.
Yeah, you got to knock them in.
Yep. Well done. You look good with that putter.
Yes.
Are you going to put that in the bag for tournament play?
Yeah. It's a nice putter.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Swing's nice. You know, it seems to suit my stroke because it's nearly, you know, pretty much face balanced. Feels like it's going through nice and square. Is that it? Thanks very much. Salads are on you.
Lee, when you're on tour with your ping equipment and the truck, well, the truck's when we started, I mean, it was nothing like it is now. It's a serious machine. How easy is it for you with Dominic and the boys on that ping truck to get anything you like, grips, weight, or new shafts? Or
well, I would say that they know my game better than I do, and the equipment I need. You know, that, for instance, the last time I played in Austin, BA lost my clubs going out, and I told Ping as soon as I got there, and they made a set up for me for the next morning, and they were as good, if not better, than the ones I was using. They made a driver up, and that's still in the bag, and I'm still using them all now. So, you know, I've got a brand new set of irons. And
that was the American lot, did that?
Yeah.
So they've all just fire. Dominic will just fire over the stuff. It's all.
Yeah, all my stats and everything and specs, and they make it up, and they're all brilliant. The other set came, and I just stuck with the set that they made me.
Yeah, you said you were over in Ireland playing for your birthday, and congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying not to count.
you were using a softer shaft.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about toying with the idea of going with a softer shaft as you move on in years?
Yeah, as I get a bit older and club head speed comes down a little bit, I'm going to consider using softer shafts, just to give me a little bit more help. Yeah. Well, everything changes, doesn't it? So
Of course it does. Of course it
can't
does.
fight it.
No.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's you know, be toes up soon for me. One more question, Lee. I can't believe I didn't ask you this earlier. What was it like to be #1 player in the world, the best player in the world, the best player on this planet?
Surreal. When it happened.
Yeah.
You know, you always dream of being able to say you're the best player in the world.
Yeah.
And then I was walking around a supermarket at the time, and my dad rang me and he said, I think Martin Keimer had to finish top 3 in Spain, and he didn't. And he said, my dad rang me and he said, you're going to be #1 this time tomorrow morning. So I was buying potatoes and rubber gloves and something like that. So, but, you know, once you get there, it's tough to stay there. You know, everybody's after that spot.
Yeah.
So you've got to work even harder.
Very, very. Congratulations. That's some mean feat.
Great to be able to say, yeah, that you're best in the world.
Okay, best in the world, nearest the pin. You've won the match, #1 in the world. Rubber gloves and potatoes.
Right.
Now you've got to beat me for nearest the pin.
Okay. Right. 170, 7 iron. It's cold. There's a bit of breeze into.
Yeah. Little slope just to the left of it.
Yeah. Oh, I got in front of it. That's horrible. Giving you a big chance there, Ryder. Edge of the green.
Is it on?
It's on the edge. Oh,
Living on the edge.
yeah. Got right in front of it. Oh, I tell you what, if it carries that trap, it could be good. Oh.
Oh,
It's all right.
is it closer than yours?
Mm,
It's a photo finish. We'll go up there and we'll have a look.
there's not a lot in it.
No. Not bad that for a chunk, Westy.
I think you are just inside me, you know?
Nearest the pin, it's nearest the pin. Now the rule usually is you have to be on the green to win nearest the pin. But today, it's Radar's rules. It's a round with Radar's rules. So he's further away than I am, so I win the nearest the pin.
Hey, and this one's downhill, so you've
Thanks
got half
very
a
much.
chance of getting it there.
So we might, you putt first, go on.
I'll go first.
Just to finish it off.
So if I make 2 and you make 3, you've still won.
That's right.
It's a great rule, that, isn't it? Eh? Oh,
Good try.
not bad.
All right, that was great fun, Lee.
Thanks, Ryder.
Let's go to the clubhouse and have a nice cup of tea because it's been quite cool today. It's always
a
a
great
pleasure.
idea.
You're a
Cheers.
great man,
Thanks.
a great ambassador for English
Enjoyed
golf
that.
and a great ambassador for ping.
Thanks,
Very
Ryder.
proud to play with you. Thank you once more, Lee, and good luck for the rest of the year. You got another win in you this year?
No, I hope so, yeah, why not?
You bet. And next year, the 2020 host of the British Masters here at Close House. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. I enjoyed doing it last time immensely, and I'm looking forward to it again.
Here's cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, mate.
Cheers.
Until next time, around with Ryder.